Joining us now, I have Congressman Roger Williams, Republican from Texas. Big day for your state, sir. Welcome back to the show.
Well, thank you. It is a big day for Texas. You got the vice president, the future president in your home state.
Yeah, I know VP Harris, her rally will reportedly include women who have been affected by Texas's abortion law. What do you make of Harris heading to Texas, which hasn't voted blue in a presidential election since '76 in the final stretch of this race?
Yeah, I think it's kind of strange. I don't know why she's even in Texas. She's not going to win Texas. And then to come to Texas and not talk about what is the driving issue, the economy, and, of course, the border, not touching on that. It's pretty amazing, but I'm glad she's here, quite frankly.
Yeah, and I was also going to ask you, too, I mean, all of these polls are so razor thin. There is a very good chance she wins the White House. What do you hope to hear from her today, if that is the case?
Well, I don't know if I'm hoping to hear anything from her because she hadn't said anything yet. What I'm hoping is that President Trump will be in Texas, and he'll talk about the issues Texans care about, which is the economy, the border, regulations, energy. He has fixes for all those, and that's what he's going to talk about, and that's what Texans want to hear. I mean, right now we're in 12 days, I think, to go for the election. We want to hear how you're going to fix things, how you're going to fix problems, and she has no fixes, and, of course, President Trump has a track record of fixing things and making them better.
President Trump also, recently said that he thinks the migrant crisis is an even bigger issue than the economy. Does that track with what you're hearing from voters and Texans?
Yeah, people are concerned about the economy, but they're mostly concerned about what's happening at the border. I mean, we got illegal people coming over here. They're making their first decision to come to America is to break the law. We got 20 million people or greater. It's a real concern in Texas, and Texans want to see the border secured. They want to see a wall. They want to see a stay in Mexico policy. They'd like to see Title 42 brought back together. They just want to tell people that you can come here if you want, but come through the ports of entry, not between the ports of entry, and don't steal and tear things and scare people.
Mm-hmm. We're playing this video of this migrant caravan making its way to the States. Have you heard anything more about that group? Reportedly thousands, they call themselves God Guides Us. I know they will enter through parts of Texas. You heard anything lately about that, Congressman?
Well, we know they're coming. Of course, they're primarily coming, I think, because they want to beat Donald Trump's victory in November 5th and have a better chance to get in our country. But look, it's like all these caravans have been coming through under the Biden administration. They're bringing people to break the law. They're bringing people that are not the best of the best, and we're letting them come in. And again, it gets back to what Texans want. Texans want secure borders. We want sovereignty. And we don't want to keep people from realizing the American dream, but they got to do it the right way, not the wrong way. And that's where Texans are. And then Texans want to continue to have a strong economy. We've got a great economy here. Turn the energy sector loose, create laws, let people know that we're a land of laws, and you can realize not only the American dream, but the Texas dream.
I have just less than a minute left, Congressman. I know VP Harris's rally is also an event for Texas Democratic Senate candidate Colin Allred. Democrats are aiming to flip that Senate seat, of course, currently held by Senator Ted Cruz. How likely is that, you think? And what's the state of the race there?
Well, I don't think it's likely. I mean, Senator Cruz is a good candidate. He's right on the issues. He's going to have the support of President Trump and the votes he brings. So I don't think that the Democrats have a chance in Texas. And, of course, what they do is they've had the talking points, the same talking points. Allred will be saying the same thing that the vice president will be talking about in Texas. And so it's not what the majority of Texans want to hear, and I think that'll show up in the ballot box.
Well, we are keeping a spotlight here at NewsNation on Texas today. Texas Congressman Roger Williams, thank you so much, sir, as always, for your time.
You bet.